Yo, what's up? What's going on? How's it going? Happy Saturday to you. No, I am not riding my motorcycle today for the people who do laser focused riding and more channel on YouTube. But I just thought I would send a shout out. And I'm really irritated with our township. Our township, once again, after me throwing a fit for the last 2 years, they are still doing oil and chipping on the roads. Now, for those of you who don't know what oil and chipping is, that means that your motorcycle that would normally stand upright like this, going around a curve and then kind of lean, could very easily just... That's the easiest way I can explain it. It's very slippery and it's constant gravel with oil, which is very, very slippery. They won't pave it because why? Well, because it's cheaper to oil and chip it. And I'm going to be sending them another nasty gram, or actually calling them probably. But for today I am back at it with gigs. Today is Saturday and I have to get in the shower in 4, 3, 2, 1 minute. But I wanted to just kind of say hi and let you know today is going to be interesting because Josh Squared, woot woot, we are playing at what is considered a mega mansion, someone's private mansion. And I'm not going to say who owns it because that's just not appropriate. It's about an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes away from me. Definitely not an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes away from me. But we were going to be playing outdoors, but since it's, not only is it hot outside right now, the humidity is just unbearable, but it's supposed to rain, which figures because I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think it's raining most of the time. And on top of that, they oil and chipped our roads again, so I have to attack Center Township for that because it's so dangerous for motorcycles. I have not been able to ride my motorcycle really all summer, either one of my motorcycles all summer, and that's because I've been busy working and gigging and working and gigging. So I thought, oh, well, these couple days I'll do that. Well, now it's supposed to rain, and on top of that, they oil and chipped the road in front of our house, which is very dangerous, extremely dangerous because, number one, the oil is slippery, and number two, tons and tons of loose gravel. Actually, that should probably be number one. Not to mention the fact that it's really bad for the paint on your bikes and the paint on your cars, the chipping, everything. It's just terrible. So I'm going to be calling our township. Of course, Friday, they didn't answer their phones. Either they were not there, and you couldn't leave messages because they know that people are going to be complaining. So I've complained for a couple of years in a row because it's very dangerous. People of 20 and 25, 30 years experience riding, I have about 20, could very easily slip and fall. So if you have beginners, that's even worse. Anyway, so today we are playing at a mega mansion for, and this is for Josh Squared. Woot woot. It's the only band I play with. It's the only one. They're my band. They're my crew. Occasionally I might fill in for somebody, but otherwise, no. My crew is J Crew, the Josh Squared crew. J2 crew, I should say. But to get prepared for that, I did a couple things. Number one, I spent a significant amount of money on the proper in-ears this summer. And if you're a musician and you want to hear about it, let me know. I'll tell you what I'm running right now. They are 4 quad drivers, and they are insanely good. However, I could not get them to sound right as far as I felt for like the first 3 weeks of having them, maybe 4 weeks of having them. And then our sound guy, Jerry, took my iPad. Well, he actually helped me. He didn't take it, but he showed me how to download the software, which is QU24, I think it's called. So it's basically the software he uses to remotely run my in-ear monitors and the whole sound system for that matter. So that is now downloaded on my iPad Pro, and I'm charging it right now. And I actually went out and bought an iPad stand. So this is what musicians use when they have to have, most of the guys on in my band, actually all of them, they use like these attachable things to their microphones. But because I'm a drummer, this is going to be off to the left of me. It's its own stand. So it has its own stand, and it can fit any type of tablet on it. I don't know if it can fit a phone on it, but that doesn't matter. I don't need to fit a phone on it because I have a phone tray. So I got that, with this, plus my in-ear monitors that are just insane. And now I can actually go on here and control what they're doing, right down to turning up and down vocals, turning up kick, snare, overheads, bass, tracks, whatever I want to do. I can adjust it right from my own fingertips instead of having to harass poor Jerry or poor Josh, depending on which one's running my board. I think this coming week on Friday we are playing at Hollywood Casino in Grantville, and Jerry will be running sound for us, so that's going to be perfect. I'll be able to do this myself. So that's one thing that I have to prepare before I leave. Also, have to have a protein shake with Kachava superfood. This stuff is amazing. It'll help my blood sugar stay a little bit more steady, because as soon as I go to load in, within the first half hour, 45 minutes of being there, my sugar drops because I'm on Ozempic. And if I'm doing any sort of heavy, grueling activity, which that's about a 3,500 to 4,000 calorie day whenever I'm playing with the boys and my beautiful Callie. So it's a lot of heavy duty work. So this is a whole body meal. I do that. Nitric oxide, really good for your heart, especially since what I do is very cardio related. Vitamin B12 complex and vitamin B1 combined. This is the first time I've ever done this. Somebody on YouTube that I watch recommended vitamin B1. I asked him the question and he answered on his live where he gets it. So these things are really important. Vitamin D is extremely important. All these things are extremely important for your energy, for your overall health, for your immune system support, and for your heart. All things that I need to make sure are good. I'm going to take this along with me because my foot is still extremely it's just poor. It's horrible. I have torn tendons. I have a plantar fascia tendon that I am pretty sure has small tears along it. Doctor said he can't do anything about it. Gave me that boot, wore the boot for like 3 days, and then that hurt my hips and my other foot, and I'm like, screw this, so I haven't been wearing it. He wants me to stay completely off my foot. That's not going to happen, especially when I'm drumming. Another good source, by the way, I'm going to take with me for my breaks. You got to have some regular food, too. So, dry roasted macadamia nuts. That's another good one. They are a good source of vitamin B1. I did not know that. And then, of course, I took my regular medication, and I do have Golo, although that really doesn't help me. It's supposed to help you lose weight. It's supposed to help your blood sugar. Hasn't really done any of that. This thing is huge right now for my Ozempic because my stomach was a wreck last night. And I'm trying to stay on the dose that I'm on and eventually be able to up it so I can actually begin to lose the weight in a healthy way. This is from Dr. Berg, and it's 60 billion probiotics with a prebiotic blend. Amazing for your stomach. Take this in the morning before I really eat. And so that's the stuff I have going on. Got this plugged up and ready. I got to go take a shower. I got to get my stuff together and get my car washed and get it a full tank of gas. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope y'all have a blessed Saturday. I cannot do any video from this mansion because it is someone's personal mansion. Someone you would know, by the way. I can't say who, but they are doing a charity event there in their home. So, where was I going with that? Oh, so I can't do any video or pictures or anything like that from there. I might show you my iPad, what I do on my iPad at some point, one of these gigs. But, otherwise, I love you guys. Jesus loves you so much. He's the most important thing in your life. If you have not figured that out yet, I promise you, and I hope and pray that one day you do realize, because I promise you, He is really my fuel. He is my power. He's what keeps me going outside of my family, my mom, my husband, my in-laws, Dewey, like my dogs. They're all gifts from God. They're all part of Jesus' love for me. So anything that makes you feel comforted or loved, it's part of God's love for you. So if you get a chance, spread God's love. I got to go. I don't know when I'm going to be able to upload this. I'm not really sure, but I'll try while I'm in the shower. All right. I love you. Jesus loves you so much. I'm sorry I just put that image in your head because I need to lose weight. All right. God bless you guys. Peace, peace.